It's day 13 and today we start the writing process. Hello everybody, Garrett Pearson here, author of How to Write a Book ASAP, and I want to welcome you back to day 13. Now, if you are just finding this video series, you need to go back to day 1. Okay, here is day 1 video. Click on that link, it'll open up a new video, a new window, and you can watch day 1. Day 13 today is all about the writing process. We're going to be starting the writing process. Okay, I'm going to be giving you a lot of tips and strategies in my blueprint as to how I write my books. Okay, and keep this in mind, guys. It might not be the way that you want to write your book, but it might give you an idea or spark your imagination to help you create your own process. You don't have to agree with everything that I teach you. You don't have to agree with every strategy that I give you or every exercise that I give you, but just take it and internalize it and then create your own. Okay? So the writing process over the rest of the 30-day series, we're on day 13. So over the next however many days until day 30, we're going to be talking about you finishing that book and writing that book. So hopefully you've gone through the last 12 days. If you haven't, then make sure you start on day 1 and watch all these videos so that you can do the exercises so that you can be ready to write. See, the biggest problem that I find when I'm coaching students to help them become authors and write their first book is they just sit down and the first thing they do is they start writing their book. That is the biggest mistake that you can make. You need to go back through those 12 days and do the exercises. You need to find your why. Do you know why you want to write that book? You need to know what you're writing. You need to know who you're writing that book for, your target audience. Okay, you need to get in the right mindset. You need to commit yourself. How committed are you to finishing that book? You need to create your start date, your finish date. For those of you that have been watching these videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you need to make sure you're at the right point. You need to make sure you're at the right mindset. Okay? Now, if you've done all those things and you know exactly when you're going to start and when you're going to finish and you're committed to that and you've committed to these goals, now you can start writing. Okay? Now's the time. But even before you start writing your first chapter, you need to start with your title. And so tomorrow, day 14, we're going to be talking about creating the title of your book. Now some of you might be thinking, well, I can't create the title. I don't know what the title is. Well, the title is going to help guide you through your book. Then after the title, we're going to create your chapter titles, okay, on day 15. So hopefully you get the idea of you've got to structure your book. You've got to create a plan. You've got to know where you're going, or else you're just going to wander out there and start writing and nothing's going to be structured and people aren't going to understand your book. So tomorrow, day 14 is going to be all about the title. Now today, what I want you to do is you evaluate yourself. Okay, evaluate where you are, evaluate where you're going. Okay, so where are you right now today? How committed are you? Again, are you at that 10 level? Are you 100% committed to writing this book? And if you aren't, then you need to go back through and give yourself some time before you actually sit down to write and create your titles and chapter titles and outline of your book. You need to be committed and you need to have your goals written down and signed, okay? And if you go back through all my other videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So today I'm going to end with a quote by Michael Jordan. Okay, I'm going to pop up a picture here. He says, "Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen." Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. And my favorite part, others make it happen. Did you like that quote? Michael Jordan's one of my favorite basketball players, as probably you all remember how great he was. Others make it happen. Are you going to make it happen? That's the question. And that's really what's going to make or break your success in finishing your book and becoming an author. Are you going to make it happen? Or are you just going to wish it would happen? Or hope it would happen? No, you need to make it happen. And I believe in you. I know you can do this. We're going to be starting the writing process tomorrow. Day 14 is going to be all about creating your title And that might scare you, might give you fear, but face that fear and do it anyway. Just follow these steps in this blueprint, and I believe in you, and I know that you can write and finish your book. I hope you've enjoyed the last 13 days. I know I've enjoyed teaching you and helping you through this process. Let's get started writing that book. Thanks everybody. Leave a comment below. Tell us where you're at. Tell us how committed you are. Share this with a friend, and I look forward to teaching you about titles, creating your title tomorrow in day 14.